Welcome to the Ecademy. The Ecademy was a grant that was funded by the Edina Ed Fund in the 2011-2012 school year. In that school year, what teachers did is they took a look at their content and curriculum that they taught, and they decided what parts of direct instruction could be captured in a video for students to use for anytime, anywhere learning. As well as the students using it, the Ecademy also turned into a video repository of lessons that parents could access, teachers could use, and became a video resource repository of lessons. So in order to get to the eTube, you can go to etube.edina.k12.mn.us. You do not have to do the /Ecademy. It will default to that. So this is the space that staff and students and parents and teachers can use to access the over 250 lessons that are available within the Ecademy. So one of the things that people do is they come and they click on the search button, and then they can search for any kind of content that they want. So we could do a search for reading. And when we search reading, we can see that there are lots of different lessons, video lessons about reading. So for example, if we just sort of scroll down here, we can look to see that there are a lot of videos on reading. Another way that people can search is by a particular teacher. So if I would search for Dooley, which is Lisa Dooley, I can see all the videos that that teacher created. So when you are interested in watching one of the videos, you just click on the video and it shows the video right here. You can push play. You can also share it. Teachers can get the embed code to put on their websites, and you can watch it full screen. Then you can go back to the search feature. So there's lots of different search features that you can do. You can do the general ones like math and reading, but you could also get into searching for area. So there are 3 videos that talk about area, perimeter. You could also search here by grade level. So I could search for 4th grade and see all the videos that incorporate the 4th grade content and curriculum. So this is a great space for people to access content that is at their grade level, maybe a little bit below their grade level or above their grade level, because it's such a great space for people to just search for what they are looking for. On another web page that I've created that helps teachers learn a little bit about the Ecademy, we can see here down at the bottom that these are all of the different things that teachers, students, staff can search for and find videos on. So these are what we call tags. And the tags allow you to group videos that are about the same thing into our particular group. So we could go in and we could search for rounding, or we could search for PE, or we could search for orchestra. So these are a lot of the search terms that people can use when they're on the Ecademy site and searching for different lessons. This space that we purchased that the Ecademy is hosted on is a lot more than just the Ecademy as well. So each school has its own tube. The Ecademy is one specific tube or a channel, as you might think of on YouTube or something. And so there's the potential for teachers to upload their own content and curriculum into these tubes if they don't maybe necessarily fit the exact recommendations and requirements for the Ecademy. So we're in a space right now where we really want people to start using this. We're getting a lot of views. Teachers are linking to videos in their homework. They're linking to videos in their parent newsletters. And they're trying to get it to be a place that's sticky for kids and teachers to access. One of the best success stories that we've seen is that the kids in the after-school programs are using this with some of the Wise Guys or Kids Clubs instructors when they're doing homework, because the Kids Club instructors are a lot like the parents and they don't get to sit in the classroom and hear about how the kids learn. And so this has been a great place for the kids and the Kids Club or after-school people to come and see some of the lessons and the ways that people teach. One of the best examples is the good old lattice multiplication. And if you search for lattice, you can see you can do 2x1 lattice, 2x2, and a couple different ways and different teachers that are explaining it. So if somebody doesn't know how to do it, they could be able to come to the Ecademy. They could play it, they could replay it, pause, rewind. Their teacher. So we really feel it adds to defining excellence anytime, anywhere learning. Our next steps with the Academy is the hope is that we would like to grow the Academy. So if it is going to be a great place for all of our staff and students to come and learn, we would love to have teachers creating more videos for the Academy. There were some very kind of set expectations on what an Academy video looked like. It was more about a topic than it was a lesson. It was a short 3 to 5 minute video that kind of would break up a couple concepts. And so we're looking to see how that's going to work with getting teachers to create content with these kind of specific recommendations for the Academy. So we're looking into a couple different ways that might happen, but we're just in the initial stages of that conversation. So again, visit etube.edina.k12.mn.us to go and check out the Academy and see all the amazing things that the teachers have created and the lessons that kids have access to anytime and anywhere.